Whilst people are trying to find the meta for this season using guns like the R99, the RE45, the G7 Scout, and even the Mozambique's making a comeback, which I thought was surprising, nobody's talking about the Sentinel. It's able to put out so much damage so quickly. If you're being pushed by a team, or you are pushing as the aggressor, hitting one of these bullets will literally give you the freest damage output I have ever seen. This thing is not a sniper. It is a tank in your hand. It's a portable tank. Not only that, it is fun to use the Sentinel. You are just able to create so much space with the Sentinel. You can create pressure with the Sentinel. You can do, it's just such a versatile weapon. So in this clip here, this guy peeks me. And in less than a fraction of a second, look at his HP go down. It is no longer there. Mind you, on his POV, on his screen, I bet he didn't even see me peek. He just took damage from air. I'm invisible to him. So now that this guy's already swung me and took the first 88 damage to the face, he tries to continue the swing because if he were to run back, he would be an even freer target. So he tries to output as much damage as he can, and maybe he didn't think I would hit that second shot, but I peek out for literally 0.01 second and put out 88 damage. And if I need to glaze the damage output any further, there you go. I want to emphasize this guy's POV, okay? He knows basically in his mind that, oh, this guy's dead. But in a fraction of a second, his entire world is shattered. Everything he knew and everything he knows and everything he will know in the future, he can't trust anymore. How did this just happen to him? Not to mention, you can catch people off guard with this gun and just do a disgusting amount of damage for your team to capitalize on and push. And if somebody's trying to fight you from range, all you gotta do is shoot one shot and it'll take them right back inside. Yeah, you close that door, Evan. If you get scared, just shoot one bullet and then you're no longer in danger. If you're in a team 3v3, all you gotta do is hit that one shot and you have the advantage over their entire team. You didn't trade any damage for it and it only took you one bullet. Now let's take a look at its ability to deal damage from range because this thing's allegedly a sniper. And in just 3 bullets, we are able to knock this caustic, and then we're able to throw a grenade, create that pressure, close that gap, and wipe this team completely by ourselves. Take the Alter TP back. Just a completely clean wipe. We're going to output a disgusting amount of damage on this guy. 2 shots, and he is dead. Completely fair, by the way. Now, the G7 is still a really good gun. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it doesn't have that single bullet output that the Sentinel has. The G7 Scout is more forgiving than the Sentinel, and in some cases can output more damage, but over a longer period of time. The G7, in my opinion, is the best gun for range, but if you want that damage output without taking hardly any damage, the Sentinel is definitely the way to go, especially if you're trying to stay healthy. But with good game sense and positioning, you're able to replicate somewhat what the Sentinel can do, whilst also having the benefits of using a G7 Scout. But the Sentinel, again, can still overpower somebody using a G7 Scout if you land that disgusting headshot. But where the Sentinel really shines is where people are playing head glitches and you can output so much damage despite them being on a head glitch. I think one of the main reasons why the Sentinel isn't picked up more often is because of the inconsistency that it can have if you miss those bullets. In this situation, a G7 probably would have been the better option. Because when you start missing those shots, things can go south real fast. And that's why the Sentinel is slept on, because it's too inconsistent. But if you're just playing ranked and you're not playing pro play, pick up the Sentinel and have some fun, because it's freaking fun to use, I ain't gonna lie.